In this video, we're going to keep talking about solving exponential functions, but we're going to look at some tougher examples. All right, in number one, I have 1 divided by 3 taken to the x plus 5 equals 3 raised to the 2x plus 1. Now, this idea here is this fraction. How do I get rid of the fraction? Because I want to ultimately make the bases the same. To make the bases the same, okay, with this fraction, I need to realize that the exponent on the 3 right now is 3 to the first power. If I move the 3 to the top of the fraction, I need to remember my exponent rules, specifically about negative exponents. When the 3 moves up, it's now going to be 3 to the negative first power, because 3 to the negative first is equal to 1 over 3. Then I can replace 1/3 with 3 to the negative first power raised to the x plus 5. Okay, so step one is get rid of the fraction by rewriting it as a negative exponent. That's going to be equal to the other side, 3 to the 2x plus 1. Now, once I have it rewritten, I'm not quite done yet. I want to simplify the exponents on this side. So I have -1, and I'm raising that to the x plus 5. Well, anytime I raise a power to a power, I can multiply the exponents together. So I can take -1 times x and get -x, -1 times 5, get -5, and that has to be equal to 3 to the 2x plus 1. Now, once I've rewritten it so that the bases are the same, I can just drop the exponents down and set them equal to one another. So -x minus 5 has to be equal to 2x plus 1. Then I just solve this equation. I'm going to minus 1 and add x. Okay, this will cancel, that will cancel. On the left side, I'm going to get -6, and on the right side, I'm going to get positive 3x. Divide by 3, and I'll get x equals -2. All right, let's look at one more example. So looking at number 2 here. Once again, I have a fraction. So remember, you can rewrite fractions using negative exponents. 1/5 is the same thing as 5 to the negative first power. That's raised to the 3x, and then that equals this other side. Now, I notice I have a base of 5 here, so I want to rewrite 25 as a power of 5. Well, I know that 25 is really 5 squared. So I'm going to get rid of the 25, and I'm going to replace it with 5 squared. That is going to be taken to the x plus 5. Now, before I drop the exponents down to solve this, I need to simplify my exponents. So when I raise a power to a power, I multiply. So -1 times 3x is going to give me -3x. And when I take 2 times x plus 5, I have to think like I'm distributing. So I'm going to get 5 to the 2x plus 10. Now, once the bases are the same, in order for this expression to equal this expression, I know the exponents must also be the same. So I drop the exponents down, -3x equals 2x plus 10, and I solve this equation. I'm going to minus 2x, get 10 equals -5x, and then I'm going to divide by -5, and I'll get x equals -2.